And one of the guys that I'm mutual with, right? He comes over to the car and he was like, "What's up? Them boys mad over there." he like, "They mad over there." I'm like, "All right, well, tell him to keep it cool." You sitting there in traffic and I'm looking at him. You feel what I'm saying? I'm looking at him to see, like, all right, what you gonna do? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got, here he is. You know everybody. You know my whole family.
The whole team.
God.
100.
100.
Double salute. Wildlife 100.
Wildlife 100. I've been in the trap every day, I don't get much sleep.
Wildlife 100.
Something so real, so real, you can feel it in your knees. I need something like you, do you need someone like me?
What's moving, everybody? Hey, man, y'all already know what's going on, man. I got another crazy story for y'all today. Hey, this really a part 2. You know what I'm saying? If y'all watched my last story was about how I ended the gang war in Atlanta. The New York Crips came down here and all that like that. You know what I'm saying? This is part 2, Caught Lacking. If you drop Caught Lacking in the comments, then you already know what time it is. Hey, but look, before I go into the content, man, like always, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, for liking, sharing, subscribing, listening to the music, all that. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? For real. Hey, but let's go ahead and jump straight into the content, man. Look, check it out, right? So, if you didn't watch the last video, basically the last video was about I had a bully. I had a bully that came down here from New York, basically, and we both claimed the same set. You know, he came down here and he basically tried to take over. You know, and he was actually doing a good job, you know, for a second, you know what I'm saying, until I actually just cared to want to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Until what he was doing stepped over on my toes a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, so y'all go watch that beginning story. So basically, this story is about how they almost caught me lacking. Now, if y'all watch that story, I basically talk about how they put a hit out on me. They put a hit out on the Crips down here in Atlanta, basically put a hit out on me because, or they say they put a hit out on me because of politics. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to fall in line in a certain way, and I didn't want to do certain things that they wanted me to do. But like I was telling y'all, down here in the city, it's no brotherhood. You know, when it comes to all that gang stuff, you know, it's no brotherhood. Like, you got folks down here stealing from each other. You got folks down here offing each other. You got folks down here messing with kids, all type of stuff. You feel me? And people all look the other way, all for the sake of being looked at as a gang member. You know what I'm saying? They want to be looked at as this or as that. So you look the other way when people do certain things. That's the craziest thing to me. You feel what I'm saying? So this was the type of guy that came down here and was basically trying to bully me in the situation because he came down here and he basically said and did a lot of things that were contrary to what, you know, cripping was really supposed to be about. You know what I mean? So this is the story about how they almost caught me lacking, right? So y'all know we got into it, you know, the beef struck. All right, now it's on. You feel what I'm saying? And now it's like, hey, if you see me, you know what's up. If I see you, you know what's up, type situation. You know what I'm saying? But me, on the other hand, I'm never just really looking for issues. You know what I'm saying? I'm always a solve it type of person. You know what I mean? Like yeah, y'all got a hit on me, but you gonna have to show me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really finna be walking around here scared. I ain't really finna be moving around like that. That's just not my character. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't live with myself if I felt like I was tiptoeing around the city that I stayed in, especially away from some folk that ain't even from here. You know what I'm saying? So look, back to the story, right? So check it. Let me rewind it a little bit. This is and this is a couple years ago, allegedly. You feel me? All this is alleged. I forgot to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? All this is alleged. But this is a couple years ago. And me and my bro, we actually bought matching BMWs. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brother Cornbread. Shout out to Bread. You feel me? If y'all watch my content, then y'all know that's the guy that did the seance in the apartment, and we had to do a whole bunch of stuff to get out of that. You know what I mean? Y'all go back to that if y'all ain't watched that. But yeah, my dog. So he ended up buying a all white hardtop convertible BMW, and I ended up buying an all white hardtop convertible BMW. His interior was red and my interior was brown. You feel me? Crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Like we just it was just, I don't know, we had it, and at that time it was just like, why not? You know what I'm saying? The weather was good outside. It is what it is. So we bought BMWs, right? So this, if I don't know how many people y'all are familiar with Atlanta, but in Atlanta we got this area called Edgewood. Now we just call it Edgewood because it's a whole it's on Edgewood Ave, but it's a whole area full of bars and things like that. You know, where people come to have drinks. They just walk up and down the street. Folks vlog. You know, it's like a big old block party every weekend, for real. You know what I mean? When the weather permits. So we decided to go to Edgewood. Me and my brother Brett. He pulled up on me, and you know, we wasn't doing that. We had just bought these BMWs. You know, so we like, all right, forget it. Let just ride down to Edgewood. So we like, all right, cool. So we ride down to Edgewood. When we get down to Edgewood, we drop the tops immediately. You know what I'm saying? Cause mind you, it's a whole bunch of car stuff going on. Like folks is spinning out in the middle of the street. All type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They blocked off certain parts of the street, so certain cars can do certain things, you know, but after a certain time they shut it all down. You know what I mean? APD come through and they really don't even be wanting us to do any of that stuff anyway. You know what I mean? So soon as we get to Atlantic Station, we drop the top, cause now we in traffic. You feel me? We in traffic and you know, we going kind of slow. You know what I mean? We riding and swerving and doing all that. So I think we parked. I think we parked around the corner at this little, you know, at a little parallel parking spot by the church. You know what I'm saying? We parked around the corner. Then we got out the car. We walked around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We talked to folks. You know, girls, guys, everybody coming up to us and all that like that we know. You know what I mean? That some folk we don't know. You feel me? And we just politicking. So it get a little thicker outside, right? It get a little thicker outside, and now niggas is bringing their cars out. Like niggas is bringing a whole bunch of cars out. You feel me? So we like, all right, we gotta go get our whips. You know what I'm saying? We really wasn't trying to get caught in the traffic because it was so many people already. But now it's like, all right, this is becoming this type of situation. So we gotta go get our car. So we go to the parking spots to go get our whips, right? So I think right before, I don't know if Brad rode with me, or let's just say he didn't. I don't think he rode with me, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, nah, he didn't ride with me. I remember he got in his car. I got in my car. We dropped the tops, and before we peeled off, Brad, for some reason, he just threw a AR on my lap, a big one. You feel me? He just threw it on my lap. You know what I'm saying? Threw it right over the roof and was just like, hold that. And I'm like, Brad, you so dramatic, fool, all the time. Like, you know I don't need all this. You know what I'm saying? Out here, this what I'm telling him. You feel me? He like, man, it's all good. You feel me? Just ride. You know what I'm saying? We got the tops down. You know what I mean? We out here. My boy feeling like Tupac on everything. so look, check it. I'm like, all right, bet, whatever. So we ride off. Right? And we get to this street. We get on Edgewood. On Edgewood Ave. I think it's Edgewood Ave, right? Anyway, if you're from Atlanta, you know it's a corner store right here. I can't remember what it is. It might be a Chevron or something, but it's right there on the block where everything be going on at. You feel me? So we right here where the corner store is on our right. And my brother behind me, and I'm in traffic. You know, we got the tops down. We got the music playing. I think Jeezy was playing. And went from old school Chevys to drop top Porsche that was playing in my car. You feel me? So we pulling up, right? Mind you, as we pulling up, traffic is kind of holding us back. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody done pulled their whips out. You know, this the strip. Now we on the strip. You feel me? So on the strip, it's a sidewalk over here and it's a sidewalk over here, you know, because remember I told y'all it's bars on each side of the street. You know, people go to this side to go party, that side to go party, you know what I'm saying? It's bars and it's a street right here. We in the middle of the street, you feel me? So we in the middle of the street, I got the top drop. I just so happen to look over to my left and tell me why Buddy, the bully, the wannabe bully, was literally standing right next to my car. Not just him, but him and about 4 or 5 other crips. You know what I'm saying? Literally standing right next to my car. I mean, like maybe about 5 feet away. Cause mind you, we in the street. And anybody know, like, okay, when you go downtown or something like that, you know, the streets are thin. You feel what I'm saying? The streets is thin, and downtown Edgewood, the streets is real thin. You feel what I'm saying? Like, real thin. So, we downtown, I'm in the right lane. These folks is on this side, though. You know what I mean? But the streets is so small, they close enough to bust a move if they wanted to. You feel me? Like, literally, just bust a move. Mind you, and mind you, traffic ain't moving. So I'm at a standstill in a drop top, in traffic, bumping Jeezy on everything, in the city. You feel me? So, I look over, and I'm like, oh, man. I bust out laughing immediately. You feel me? Because, mind you, I got something on my lap. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm not the problem starter. I'm just the problem solver. I don't never just try to start problem. That's why I always win in the end. I don't never lose when it comes to certain issues because I don't never start the problem. That's real game, y'all. You feel me? Don't start the issue. Finish it and you will always come out on top in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So I look over there and I get to laughing immediately because we all see each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't not see me. Not only that, I'm saying I forgot Brad wasn't in the car. As I was driving down the street, like 3 girls just hopped in the drop. You feel me? They like, hey, can we ride with you? I'm like, all right, whatever. They just hopped in. You feel what I'm saying? So I got 3 girls in the drop and I got an AR on my lap. And these folks is right here to the left of me, right? So I look over, I'm laughing a little bit, and one of the guys that I'm mutual with, right? He comes over to the car and he was like, "What's up? Them boys mad over there." he like, they mad over there. I'm like, all right, well, tell him to keep it cool. You feel me? and you know, I look down. You feel me? And he looked down like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? I got you. So you always need somebody who, you know what I'm saying, who can speak both languages. You feel me? So he went back to where they was at, and I guess he told him like, listen, that's not what you want. You know what I'm saying? Not right now. That's not what you want to do. So I'm sitting there in traffic and I'm looking at him. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at him to see like, all right, what you gonna do? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got, here he is. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, if you bust a move on me right now in my city, it's going down, bro. Because he didn't even know, like, not even just my brother was trading us. Like, we had so many people out there that we knew. You know what I mean? So let somebody thought they were finna do something. So all right, so whatever. So we looking, then traffic cleared, and I went on here by my way, right? So I'm like, all right, yeah, I ain't think nothing of it at the moment. You feel me? Cause at the moment it was like, you know, it is what it is. I'm just living. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that type of stuff happen all the time. Yeah, I see you. You ain't get down. All right, let's keep it pushing. You feel me? So fast forward to a couple months later, after Sody and them came down here, one of the guys that was posted with Buddy let me know. He was like, yeah, buddy, bro, you remember that time when you were down on Edgewood in the drop? And I'm like, yeah. He was like, yeah, bro, he really told one of us to yank you out the car. That's why such and such came and walked over there, right? But when he walked over there, I guess he seen something. He seen something that he didn't think was too safe. You feel me? And he went back over to the boss man and let him know, like, yeah, nah, that's a no-go. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the time they almost caught me lacking. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. Shout out to my brother Brad, like I said. You know what I mean? Because, mind you, I had something I had something. I always got something with me. You feel me? But to just have something on my lap and just to be that flagrant was it was needed in that moment in time. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my brother Brad. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that I guess he wasn't so dramatic. You feel what I mean? But yeah, man, that's the time they almost caught me lacking, man. And if y'all didn't see the story before this, man, please go watch that, because this one will make so much more sense. But listen, man, y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and until next time. Oh yeah. Today will be the new year. You know what I'm saying? Happy New Year to everybody, man. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. I hope everybody brought their New Year's in, you know, beautifully. You know what I'm saying? I pray everybody got what they wanted. I pray everybody is with who they supposed to be with, who they want to be with, who they need to be with, all of that. You know what I'm saying? But look, y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and until next time, man. 100.